I'm Christian Frederiksen, Project Manager.
I'm Jonathan Cortez, the programming engineer.
Thornton Wilson, Head of Document Control.
And I'm Chet Buxton, Director of Design Quality, and this is our project management plan.
Mobile applications provide easy access to many tools of interest in a large number of fields. A single comprehensive application for the oil and gas industry does not exist. Petroleum Guru is a mobile application and will be an all-in-one utility for petroleum engineers on the go.
Our project management approach consists of 4 of us each doing our assigned role. Christian Frederiksen is the project manager. I am the programming engineer. Chet Buxton is Director of Design Quality, and Thornton is Head of Document Control. All of us have our respective tasks that we complete on a daily basis and report back to one another at weekly meetings.
Project Scope will include planning and developing an easy-to-use application. Application will include news, rig data, reference material, a unit converter, and calculators for equations which are pertinent in the oil and gas industry. The completed project will be a free and publicly available application.
This is a list of our major project milestones. We started the project on September 1st, 2015 and expect to be completed on May 15th, 2016. This past semester we completed the initial programming of the app, which is a major milestone. We expect the application to be completed by May 1st, 2016 and submitted to the App Store no later than May 6th, 2016.
This is our work breakdown structure. It shows each and every step we use to take this project and bring it to life. First we have our initiation, then second our planning. We go into execution, control, and finally close out. Each step is updated and documented.
This is our change management plan. When a change is suggested, the project manager will first schedule a meeting, which will be followed by a team discussion discussing advantages and disadvantages of the change. This will be followed by a vote. If the vote is tied, the project manager's vote is final. If it's approved, the work baseline and Gantt chart will be updated and we'll track and monitor changes. And if it is declined, the original plan will be unaffected and feedback from this discussion will be recorded.
For the communications management plan, this is how our team communicated with each other through text or emails and who was responsible for communicating what with each other. For example, the project manager was responsible for informing the team of meeting times and for project goals. Jonathan Cortez, our program engineer, will be notified of changes to the app. Chet Buxton will be communicating with others of the design quality, and Thornton Wilson will inform the team about changes in the document control.
This is our cost management plan. The cost management plan for this project is a singular purchase of an Apple App Store developer license. Of course, the receipt will be kept for our records and tracking purposes, and there will be no other purchases for the scope of this project unless a key change is needed.
The procurement management plan was coordinated by the project manager and focused on getting all required materials. To date, this has included a MacBook with OS X, iOS programming software, and an assortment of references for Objective-C programming on iOS devices. This all came at no cost. The next procurement for the project will be the $99 per year Apple App Store fee.
The project scope management plan will be led by the project manager, but substantial contributions will come from all of us. The overall scope of our project is the development of an all-in-one iOS application, and this should not change with time. Chet will be in charge of the scope of the design, I will be in charge of the scope of our code, and Christian will be responsible for measuring the management of these 2 scopes. And he'll do so accordingly at his own discretion, and he has the power to initiate an emergency meeting at any time. We'll have a team vote upon completing our project before sending our project to our sponsor.
For the schedule management plan, the project manager will help generate a framework for our project schedule. A Gantt chart will be used in a large summary of this plan. It will help us keep on track for the time frame of this project. A work breakdown structure will be used to create an effective project schedule, and milestones will be a great way for our team to realize what stage the project is in.
Quality management plan. The quality management plan is a way to meet a certain standard by the time of the deadline. Finished app must meet high standards for maximum appeal by customers. Example is efficiency, visual design, operational time, information database, etc. It should be checked thoroughly by the Director of Design Quality, which is me. For example, tasked with making sure the finished app works properly and performs expected tasks. Of course, I will report any unsatisfactory design qualities during meeting times. Finally, the final app will be checked by the entire team to ensure it contains all deliverables.
The risk management plan will make completing the project more manageable. If we know the risks we might face, they may be avoided or dealt with in a timely manner. The risk manager will be created in order to identify all risks and possible countermeasures for each risk. Each risk identified will be properly discussed during meetings. New countermeasures for established risks will be encouraged to improve efficiency. New risks brought to attention afterwards will be added to the risk register.
We have 3 risks so far. 1, the inability to create working product and wasting stakeholders' time. 2, copyright infringement on data sourced and parsed from the web. And 3, the Apple App Store not approving the application for unforeseen reasons. These 3 risks are listed in our risk register in the left column, and their countermeasures are listed in the right column. This is updated when we approach new risks or when these risks are considered no longer risky.
For the staffing management plan, this plan will be staffed by the whole project team. Each member will be responsible for their assigned roles, and it will be expected of them to procure equipment and information that is assigned to them. Jonathan Cortez will be responsible for having an Apple phone for the app to run on. He will also be responsible for having the coding program for programming the app itself. He will also obtain the oil and gas news and prices for the app to display to the customer. Thornton Wilson will be responsible for having a laptop for documents and coding.
This is our resource calendar. It shows a resource, for example, Apple phone, coding program, which is Xcode, a MacBook with OS X, and all news and stock price updates. It shows a duration of time in months.
The cost baseline for this project is very simple. The only cost is the Apple App Store fee. This cost can be tracked by the purchase made by Jonathan Cortez. All other essential products and equipment are already acquired. The management of costs would be to make no future purchases until a change in the project is properly discussed.
We have 5 main points to measure our quality in our quality baseline. We want to provide prices, news, quick access to references, a unit converter, and calculators for a number of back-of-the-envelope calculations. We also have 3 points that we want to meet to ensure that our app is of superior quality. 1, the app should be fully functional on all iOS devices. 2, it shouldn't have any bugs. And 3, all of its capabilities should be easy to use.
Once again, I want to thank you for your time, and you can always contact us at petroleumguru@gmail.com.